You want to talk about Allison Holker and tWitch? Twitch? I'd like to analyze her with you, this video that I'm going to show you. The spelling of his name gets me every time. I don't like it. It's just my opinion, just my thoughts. It means something. All wrapped up in a pretty bow of like, he was the happiest man ever. Dancing, DJing, doing all the things, having a great family. Then why did you send yourself to the great beyond? Or did you? The wife then, first of all, it took her 2 years to come out with her spin on things, which is longer than I thought. I thought it would be 6 months and then she would be spinning some stories and trying to bring in some cash. So she did. She held out longer than I thought she would. But now here we are. All right. The other thing that I find odd is that she and he did not know each other at all, according to this narrative that she's spinning. Like, I had to look in his closet. I'm sorry, Peach, but do you have that big of a house where y'all have separate closets? And also, do you not wash his clothes? Because my husband and I share a closet, and I'm the one that washes the clothes, and then I see him putting them away, and when I'm getting dressed, I see all of his clothes right there. So there are no surprises. That's what I'm trying to say. So there are lots of holes. And the other thing that irritates me is that the family's coming out and they're like, you're hurting his legacy. What legacy? The fact that he was a nice guy? Well, good. I mean, that's great. But a legacy? Who cares about a legacy? I mean, your children are your children and they know who you are. They don't need the world to tell them who their father was. So the family being all up in arms like, you're tarnishing his reputation. He's bye-bye. He doesn't care. It's all sus.
I had dealt with an ex that had addiction problems, and then I realized Steven had addiction problems, and it's something that I kind of have been like, where was I involved in this? And I had to take some steps for myself to realize, like, you know, I was able to help one, and I wish I could have been that for the other. But it's also not my job to do that. There was a moment I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life.
You know what's alarming to me, Peach, is that you had babies with this man and you didn't know him at all. That's what's alarming. It's triggering to me that y'all were all like acting. There was an illusion of like, oh, we dance, we love, we have family, everything is so great. And yet, you didn't know your man at all. Or that's what you're claiming now, to walk back some things. Like, oh, it wasn't me. I don't know. Even though I picked an addict first and again. Who's the common denominator here?
Figured that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on it.
I'm sorry, but last time I checked, if you're married and you have babies with the person, you're not going to have so many secrets. She is saying that there are so many secrets, and there was shame, and he didn't want to put it on anybody. Well, that's a problem. She didn't confront him and say, listen, babe, I see that you're struggling, and I am here to support you. Let's work on it together. What's going on? Tell me. Share with me. I will take your burdens with you. No, that didn't happen. Instead, it was all secrets, which leads me to the fact that he was clean when the autopsy report came in. So oh gosh, I want to say what I want to say, but I can't because of this Big Brother app. How and who took the final steps for him?